Hello. So this is a very important video because there are some people on my Facebook who I'm very not open to with specific things, and I made a post a long time ago and I now have new friends on Facebook that doesn't know I posted that. In fact, I probably deleted it because I was afraid of how they would react. But I'm not gonna name any names or who I'm talking about. But the people who don't know this about me are very significant and will be very significant later on in my life. And I don't want to hide any longer. So you might know me by the name Josie. That's not my name. If you actually commented, I think you actually know I go by a different name, but I don't know how serious you thought I was. So I go by Oakley. That's what most of my friends call me. Well, that's what almost all my friends call me. And it's something that I'm serious about. So the reason why I go by Oakley is because I'm transgender. Now, that might come to a shock because, I'm with somebody that's very important to your life, and it it's and it's very shocking, I guess. Sorry. I'm not transgender in a sense where I'm a boy. There's other types of transgender people. In my situation, sometimes I feel like a girl, sometimes I feel like a boy even, and there are times where I don't feel like I'm a boy or a girl. I just feel like I don't connect with being female or male, and it's confusing, every day. Like I get confused about it. But this is who I am. It's not a choice. Being transgender is not a choice. I don't know how you treat me. I don't know how you would see me how you would see me as anymore. But I can't just keep hiding. I can't just, because this might I'm a huge LGBTQ enthusiast. Ever since I was in middle school, I've been doing a lot of research on LGBTQ topics and everything about sexuality and gender and everything. And it's been a huge part of my life, and if it wasn't for that research, then I would still be very confused and very sad because I wouldn't have figured out who I truly am. But being transgender is not a choice that I've made. It's not a choice. Like, the same way... I'm trying to think of an example. The same way that you can't choose your eye color, it's the same way I can't choose my gender. Gender is all a mental thing. It's not a choice that some people like think it is. It's not a choice. But I'm still the same person that you've met. I still have the same personality. I'm the same person. It's just that you're finding out who I am, who I truly am. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I can't change that about myself. I can't. And trust me, if I had the choice to not be transgender, I would not be transgender. 'Cause especially when we live in a society where all they know is male and female, it's really tough. Sometimes I can't even go into the bathroom, the girls' bathroom, because sometimes I feel uncomfortable. I have to, whenever I go to the bathroom, I literally go to the clinic restroom because there are times where I don't feel comfortable in the female restrooms. I wish there was more gender neutral restrooms, but that's for another time. But this is who I am. And I'm sorry if I disappointed you. That was not my intentions. I miss advocating for LGBT rights. I miss, looking at the LGBT posts on Facebook and then sharing them because they're so insightful and so educated, and hopefully and I always had the hopes that like someone would look at it and be like, oh, I didn't know that, or oh, okay, I understand it better. But ever since I became a friend on Facebook, this is not your fault at all. This is because of my fear. But ever since I became your friend on Facebook, I felt like I was restricting myself from doing what I believe is right, and it's standing up for LGBTQ community. When I grow up, I really don't tell much people this, but when I grow up, I want to be like an LGBTQ educator so I can educate people in LGBTQ education because there's such a lack of it, and that's what I truly want to do. Unfortunately, there are not many jobs that have that, but it's something that's always interested me, and I miss educating people. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making this, is to get out of the closet to you, but also so that it doesn't come to you as a shock if you see LGBTQ posts. If I upset you or if I disappointed you, I'm so sorry. But I didn't choose this. And to me, the most important thing is to be true to myself. And I can't keep hiding anymore. I'm sorry if I did disappoint you. I don't want to disappoint anyone. That's a major flaw with me. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I'm scared of disappointing people. But sometimes you can't help it. I'd rather disappoint you than hide who I am. Thank you for taking the time to watch this whole video. But I hope you understand.